Yep, and then tearing down.
And then tearing down.
And doing it again.
Yeah, that's the real fun there, right? And then doing it all again. We did this 4 nights in a row now, so it's been pretty heavy duty. So if I'm a little low on energy tonight, forgive me, because I've been playing 4 shows in a row. I'm not much sleep. First night I got like 2 hours of sleep. Second night I actually got 6 hours the next night, but then only 4 last night, so we'll see how it rolls tonight.
Here we are. San Antonio, Texas, after the show. We're with Orion Rainz.
What's up?
Fucking badass performance.
Thank you.
Yeah, this guy, you guys are going to see some clips. This guy's all over the place, yeah. Stick twirls, high energy.
That's why I work out.
Yeah, exactly. You can tell this guy has to work out. That's one thing that I was going to bring up. I was like, you got to be in shape, man. We're backstage. We're talking a little bit, you know, about getting in shape, stuff that you do, stretching. I saw you like very important stretching.
Some yoga.
I know I play a little bit. I don't stretch too much, but you got to, right?
Yeah, I'm playing with this intensity. You gotta stretch. You gotta hold, you know, something. Back, shoulder, something. Shoulders are usually always.
Yeah, you gotta take care of that rotator cuff. And then we were also discussing, we were talking about some of your influences. I know you touched on Kiss. That was a big part of the first band.
6 years old.
Wow. Is that when you started drumming?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't actually plan on being. I actually sing too, play guitar, play piano. But that came later on.
Okay.
I always wanted to actually be a singer and a guitar player. Like when I was listening to Kiss. I was like, I want to be like Paul Stanley, you know? But I found it a little harder. Like the drums, I just end up like keeping beat. Like I just found myself like tapping, keeping the beat. It's really weird. And I started setting up like ice cream pails. My mom, she worked at a nursing home, and she would bring home like the leftover ice cream pails. So I actually would set up like a big square box, and I would put the ice cream pails on top of it. So then I would make like, you know, like Kiss has the big drum set of Tom, so I had like 8, you know, ice cream pails going around. It was really cool.
That's awesome, huh? And then you mentioned also Randy Castillo.
Yeah, my favorite drummer. Actually, it's a documentary coming out. June something is actually being released in his life, so I can't wait to see that.
That's good. I miss Randy.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to meet him before, you know, before he passed away. I met him like the 2nd year I was in LA, and then like I think it was like less than 2 years after that he passed away. So, that's where I learned most of my chops from: the twirls and the tosses and the triplets and all that stuff. Randy Castillo.
And he was good, and I think towards the end of his, unfortunately, you know, towards the end of his career, short career, I think that's when he was with Motley Crue, and then that was kind of, that was it. We got the news that he had passed, and
Yeah,
that was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty quick.
We didn't even know really now. So you just gotta appreciate life, because you never know, you know. I mean, live it while you can, because it can be taken away at any time.
Exactly. You gotta live. Yeah.
Enjoy it today.
And then talking about your gear, which we're gonna do a quick little rundown.
Sure.
You mentioned Randy Castillo. We just talked about him.
Yeah.
I know you're endorsed by Saluda Cymbals,
Yep.
but you pay tribute to Randy by still using your Z. Is it a Z custom, a heavy ride?
Custom, yeah. Heavy color ride, yeah.
I don't know if you can get a shot of this. I mean, it's a little. It's up for the show, the lighting. We only
I've
got
had
about
this
one
thing
light
for
here.
probably like 20 years. They don't make them anymore, of course, but on his drum video, you know, they always go through their equipment in the beginning, you know, they go through their toms and what drums are playing and cymbals, and this is the exact ride that he had. So I actually had my mom buy this for me for Christmas when I was like 7th grade, I think it was 7th or 8th grade. And I've had this ever since. This thing has been all over the place. I've never ever used a different ride since I got this one.
That's awesome.
So it sounds awesome. It's a killer bell on it. And then of course I have my Saluda cymbals here.
Take a look at these. I know you got
have
your
my name
on
and
them.
stuff on it here. They did that for me, Jamie, over there at Saluda. My logo. And these are some badass cymbals. I mean, when you see in the video, the live video he'll show you. You know, I mean, I'm hitting these things as hard as I can with all my energy, and there's not a crack on it. So, any drummers that are, you know, heavy hitters, I'd recommend checking it out. Jamie's the guy over there that handles. He's like the owner. So,
And is this the series? Is it?
yeah, I got a couple
Decadence,
different
or?
series actually. This is a Decadence because I like to switch it up. I usually have 18s, like 2 18s. This is a Decadence, and this is a Mist X. And then my hi-hats are Mistex too.
Okay, we'll take a look at
So
those.
so they're a little different, you know. This one's a little bit more of a shiny cymbal. It's not quite as thick as that one, so it's a little bit of a brighter cymbal. So this is pretty cool. They're obviously not quite as shiny right now because we've been out on the road for a week now, and I haven't cleaned them since then. So they're pretty awesome, you know. Hi-hat cymbal.
You get your hats?
A badass too.
I noticed it's a pretty simple kit, you know.
So yeah, they're awesome. I mean, you'll see in the video, I beat the crap out of these. They take a lick and keep on ticking.
Excellent. It sounded great. It sounded excellent. Excellent kit. And I know you're playing Mapex.
Yeah, Mapex Saturn, Galaxy Blue Sparkle. It's an awesome sounding kit. It's got like a couple different applies of wood in there, so it's kind of a dark sound. But I still got my Puro. I actually use a Puro free-floating maple snare drum, 6.5 by 14. I've had this too since high school. I got that for, I think I got this for Christmas one year or my birthday. I don't know. I got so much stuff, like the Randy Castile video.
Yeah.
Again, was a Christmas or birthday present. And every year my mom would get me something for drums because that was like all I was into.
So they're supportive.
Totally supportive. Yeah, I mean, I drove my mom crazy in our basement playing drums. You know? But she would let me play for 8 hours a day. I mean, you know, my friends would go partying on Friday nights in high school, and most of the time I would sit here in my mom's basement and just play drums. It's crazy, you know. So you go through that period. If you're going to be serious, you have to go through that woodshedding period where that's all that's on your mind. You know, you're at school drawing, you know, drum sets and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I went through that period for my whole high school. I mean, like I say, I started at 6 years old, and it just kind of kept going.
That's excellent.
So it was
and
awesome.
here you are.
And my second gig, what's funny is, I went from playing in my mom's basement one day, getting a call one day, I was 19, getting a call from this local band that played all these bigger shows in northern Wisconsin. They were called Storm. A lot older guys than me, like they were in their late 30s, maybe 40 even. And they tried out like 40 drummers and they couldn't find one. You know, they're like, oh, we can't find a drummer, you know? And one of my friends from high school, he was in band. And he went for the audition. He didn't pass the audition, but they're like, do you know any other rock drummers? And he's like, I think I got a guy that I graduated with that would be perfect. So all of a sudden one day I'm at my dad's working on my vehicle, and I get a phone call. And it's the guitar player from that band. He's like, hey, we heard you're a rock and roll drummer. We're looking for a drummer. You know, would you like to come out and audition? Hell yeah, you know. So they gave me like 10 songs. One was Kiss, Cold Gin, like Purple Haze, You Really Got Me Now, Van Halen. You know, like 10 basic Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild. You know, something pretty simple, Crazy Train. So I learned all of them, went down there, it was like 45 minutes away, set up my drums, and right after the first song, they offered me the gig right away. They're like, I was like 19, these guys are like double my age, you know?
And that's kind of what happened with StoneBreed, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
We're briefly talking in the back.
Absolutely. And what's another cool thing about that story is their second gig, I went from playing my mom's basement to like 3 months after I got in that band, our second gig we played was in front of 10,000 people opening for Bachman Turnover driving a bike festival.
Wow.
So I literally went from one day playing in my mom's basement, like not even thinking about putting together a band really, you know, because I'm from a small town, so it's hard to find musicians. And I went from going in the basement to all of a sudden 3 months later doing my second gig ever in front of 10,000 people at this bike rally in Wisconsin. And it was cool, like for Bachman Turnover drive, so that was way cool. That was awesome.
Wow. And you're still touring.
Still touring.
Here you are, San Antonio.
Yeah.
And this is the end of this leg, right?
Yeah,
correct. So you guys head back to LA.
Back to LA.
You guys are from Los Angeles. Although you're from Wisconsin, but the band's from Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well, originally, you know, I'm from Wisconsin, but I've lived in Los Angeles for over 10 years now, so you know that's my home now. So.
That's awesome. It's good. Anything in the future? Anything in store? Any surprises? Anything?
I always got surprises. I got some ideas I want to do back here.
Can't disclose it yet, huh?
Yeah, I can't really say. Some of them have to do with fire and some cool stuff, but I used to set my cymbals on fire and stuff like that, which is fun. There's some other ideas I have too, but I don't want to give it away.
No, we won't.
I have some ideas, of course.
Well, that's excellent, Orion. It was a pleasure seeing you guys play. I mean, great set, great energy.
Oh, and this cage here. This cage is a Gibraltar cage that I built in my living room, actually. Okay. So it's kind of cool. I always get compliments on this cage.
You got two sides, though, right?
Yeah, I have two different sides that I made for this. So it's pretty cool. I got my GoPro here. It actually broke off in the middle of the set. So during the guitar solo, I went back and got some duct tape and duct taped this up because it fell off during the. I'm like,
Hey man, you got to make things happen.
Yeah,
work,
you know,
however.
my stick deposit's there, so I can do a lot of stick tricks. I dropped one stick tonight. Dang it. So which isn't too bad.
Let's see. Let's showcase the sticks here, right? 'Cause
Oh,
we're all
yeah,
about
look
the
at
rim
that.
shot.
That's some
There
rim
we go.
shottage there, huh?
All about
And
the
I
rim
just started
shot here.
using that tonight. That's a brand new stick, so
Excellent.
that's actually my left-handed stick that I use. So
That's
it looks like
cool.
I got like hungry and started eating it.
Well, you did have a stick in your mouth sometime during
I
the
did
set.
actually. You're right. A couple
I didn't
times
get
I
a
was
glimpse of
biting
it.
on it.
I didn't get a
actually.
glimpse of it, but I saw
You
it.
didn't get it on film.
No, I don't. I gotta check back. I gotta check back, but I don't think I got it on there. I was fumbling with the camera.
Yeah.
But we got plenty of footage.
Yeah, I think so. You were all over the place, over here, over there, over here. It was fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, I mean,
And your pedals,
oh,
VW.
yeah, DW 9000, double pedals. I used to play double bass drum, of course, when I was in Wisconsin with that band. I had a big double bass set up with like a big cage where the cymbals actually hung upside down and stuff. And people always compliment me on that. But it was just so much to haul around. It was like just ridiculous. And I actually still have that kit in my garage. But this is like my kit I used for this band. Now it sounds better, it's a little better quality. You know, the other one was just a Pro export kit. For years to buy. And it was only like $1,500 I paid for it, I remember, but I saved up my money forever, like to buy that. I bought it in high school. I think I was 16 when I bought that kit, actually. My first person kit I bought. My mom bought my other kit when I was practicing. Yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful kit.
it is nice. I really like it a
It
lot.
sounds great.
Yeah, right? It's got a good tone to it. I also used to use actually May internal miking system, which is really nice too, where all the mics are inside the drum, and you just plug right into the drum, so you don't have all the external mics on it. And that was very cool. That made it so much easier to set up mics are never in your way or nothing, cables aren't hanging over, you know. So that's cool, May miking system too, if you want a good sounding. And they kind of got their own tone too. Not a lot of drummers use those nowadays, so you can kind of tell, like, hey, that's a little bit different of a sound. You know what I mean? Like guitar players have their own thing, you know. Sounds, well, if you want a little bit different sound, that's an interesting way to get a different sound.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure, Ryan.
It has been a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. It was
This place
great
is a pretty
seeing
cool
you.
venue. I dig
Great
it.
seeing you. Well, here we are. Puro RimShot. We're gonna sign off. Subscribe. Hit like. And we'll be featuring more drummers as we go along.
Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Orion Rainz, R-A-I-N-Z. And also check out the band StoneBreed too. Like us on Facebook, on Instagram, and all that. And we're traveling all over. I mean, next month we're going to Jackson, Mississippi, playing 12 Stones. We're going to Oklahoma. It's Tulsa, Oklahoma. Salt Lake City. We're going someplace in Missouri too. So next month we got another full month of
We're gonna be all
shows.
over the place.
We're all over the place.
The dates will be on the website.
Oh, of
StoneBreed.
course, yeah.
StoneBreed.com.
Or Facebook, we have all the events on there too.
Excellent.
Yeah, check out my Facebook page. You know, give me a shout out. Tell that you're, you know, seeing the footage on the show here, and give a shout out for that too, of course. Yeah,
Excellent
come
stuff.
check out the band sometime. Say hi.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you. Hopefully, we got a really good footage, had a fun time, and
Excellent. Signing off.
signing off. Peace.
Puro RimShot.